Hey guys, it's Sandra the Wicked Reseller. It is Wednesday, April the 8th, day 1,010,000th of quarantine. um, so, we had a minor issue with the kittens. They, having a little bit of diarrhea and, they're not eating very well. So, I took them over to the shelter. The vet tech took a look, sent us home with some probiotics, and told us to change up their formula and make it a little thicker and see if that helps. So hopefully it does. They had slight weight loss, which when you're a foster, weight loss in a kitten is concerning, along with diarrhea and dehydration and other issues. So we're gonna try this for a day or two, and then if it still keeps happening, we're gonna have to take them to back to the shelter, back to the vet, and have them get checked out. No sales to speak of so far today. Hopefully I'll get a couple. Tired. Rebecca's tired too. We've been alternating shifts. Just a couple more days of feeding them every 2 hours, and then we get a little more of a break in between. I'm going to flip you guys around so you can enjoy the view, and I'm going to talk a little about the migrating butterflies that are here right now. Alright, taking a few minutes to enjoy my cacti backyard that borders the golf course here. Really do love this house. So every year in the spring, these butterflies from Mexico, I believe they're called painted ladies. The Coachella Valley, where we live, is part of where they migrate through. And they're all over the place. You might be able to see them kind of going through here. I noticed it when I was doing some stuff inside that they're kind of traveling through our backyard. So they're literally, the butterflies are migrating through our backyard, which is pretty freaking cool. So like thousands, hundreds of thousands of them migrate, pass through our area, and it's a really cool time of year. So it's nice to come out here and see Mother Nature doing her thing. I don't know about you guys, but between the kittens being a little sick and hardly any sleep and being quarantined, it's rough. It's rough. I'm ready for it to be over. So, which is why I took a few minutes to come out here and take in the views of my beautiful backyard. I'm trying to see. I guess you guys tell me if you're able to see the little flits going by. Those are the butterflies. So, some birds up there. That's cool. I think those are ravens. So Rebecca had to do a full day of work today. And when she gets home after supper, if it's not raining, it was raining really hard today, or this morning, and like all day. And unfortunately, when it rains like that here, it floods just about everywhere. Because it's a desert and it's not really built for rain. I figured out, we have a sprinkler system in the grassy areas. Don't mind my grass. I have to buy a lawnmower, like, immediately and take care of this. So but we have sprinkler system in the grass, and then over there on the other side there's a patch of grass as well. So I figured out how to do a rain delay on my sprinkler system, so at least there's that. And they shouldn't pop up tonight, and I'm probably gonna have to do it tomorrow and the next day, because it's supposed to rain on and off for the next few days. But anyway, if it's not raining after supper, we're going to take a walk around the neighborhood, and if we do, I'll take you guys along with us, and you can see this neighborhood is really nice. I mentioned it before, it was built in the early 60s. You can see where some lots probably knocked down their houses and then rebuilt in the 80s and 90s, so they're not, they don't fit in with the aesthetic of the rest of the houses, but still a pretty nice neighborhood. So I've got to go feed the kittens again, so fingers crossed that they eat some more and start gaining weight again. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, we didn't do a walk today. It's a little bit chilly, so we nixed the walk. But to end the video, I did want to show. I got coffee station set up. I need to set up our Google Home, make sure that's working properly. So I got coffee set up. I hung this clock I got at a thrift store. And it does have a plug, but I didn't plug it in. I just set it to my favorite day, which is Friday the 13th, 3 a.m., the witching hour. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about this clock. I hadn't hung it up at the old house. I just didn't have a spot for it. This clock was made by my grandfather, my mom's dad. He was a master plumber, but in his spare time, he was an artist. And he used to make these, mostly in the 80s and 90s, he'd make these circular saw clocks. Now, it's missing the O, but I think I can get a replacement. But he basically would take a circular saw blade, prime it, and then paint a scene on it. Now this one, he was from Maine, and he did mostly paintings of Maine. He did some Florida stuff when they moved to Zephyr Hills when they were older. It's got some rust that's coming through the painting. This one was definitely made in the 80s by him, and it hung in my mom's kitchen for as long as I can remember. So now it's hanging in my kitchen. So that's my grandpa, Lawrence Garland, and a nice little snowy scene with a cabin and pine trees and boats in the water. So that is our new setup. And then I've got my button pans ready to go. They're gonna go on that wall. And then I'm done with the kitchen. I don't plan on doing anything else here. I do want to get some more of these jars so I can store like sugar and that kind of stuff there. That's got all-purpose flour in there because I'm going to make banana bread. I need to make it soon because those bananas are almost past the point. And then we got our little setup here for the babies. Ready for their next feeding. So I am going to end the vlog here. Please like this video, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Thank you to all my current subscribers, and thank you for everybody for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.